Coming up on the Thursday edition of LSU Sports Showtime, it's part 2 of our All Access with Russell Shepard.
Also, the men's basketball team traveled to Rocky Top looking to improve on their record on the road.
And later, with only a few weeks until opening day, we'll take a look at the progress of the new Alec Box Stadium.
All that and your top 5 plays of the week. You're watching Sports Showtime on Tiger TV.
Tune into the livest game coverage around. It's all in LSU Sports, Showtime in the towns. Get the scoop on the ball and sneak peek on the track. Key in on the field when them Tigers attack. In fact, you get it back a few times a week. But it starts on Tuesday, third day of the week. They're beasts when they broadcast, increase like a fall class. Critique when I speak by my squad in the quad, man. Yeah, they the stars on the quad, man. That's the TVC, Tiger TVP. Every game, every star, every player, every situation they facing the star in the making. And you get it first exclusively. Yeah, I know you feeling me. Who want the latest on the TIGERS? That's the LSU Tigers. We get it sparking like a fire.
Welcome to Sports Showtime, your source for everything LSU athletics. I'm Brian Tompkins.
And I'm Mary Claire Palmer. Later in the show, we're going to continue our look into the life of Russell Shepard. But first, Brian, a huge men's basketball game on the road last night.
That's right, Mary Claire. The Tigers went into their Wednesday matchup with Tennessee, sporting an abysmal 1-3 record on the road.
It was redemption time for the Tigers, and LSU guard Marcus Thornton once again came up big. Behind Thornton's 29 points, the Tigers slowed down Tennessee's high-octane offense and held on to win the game 79-73.
The Tigers blew a 14-point second-half lead, but thanks to Marcus Thornton's clutch free throws, the team pulled away at the end. Chris Johnson chipped in with 14 points and had 4 blocks for the Tigers.
The win moves LSU to 16-4 overall and 4-1 in the SEC. The Tigers will return to action against Arkansas on Saturday inside the Maravich Center.
And moving from the Thompson Bowling Arena in Tennessee to the outdoor courts at the Rec, intramural basketball continued last night.
Despite Tiger TV's own squads being winless, we are not too bitter to bring you all the action from the Fraternity League games. Let's take you to the highlights. Picking up action in the second half with Lambda Chi already winning with a 2-point bucket there. Coming back down the court, the human highlight reel himself, Jake Cole, with the basket. In later action, he's going to get the offensive bound again himself, putting it in for another 2 points. Lambda Chi would go on to have the victory over Sigma Chi 44-41.
The next game wasn't as close, Mary Claire, as Kappa Sig B scored early and often. After the nice turnaround jumper, they decided to show their team versatility by knocking one down from the outside for an easy 3 points. Pi Sigma was trying to get something going offensively, but their pass is stolen, leaves a fast break. Dunk the ball, just lay it in, please. Okay, missed the shot. Offensive rebound by his own teammate. Kappa Sig had a double-digit lead at the half and sustained it throughout the game to capture a 42-23 victory over the Pi Sigma men's team.
Now moving on to the rest of last night's games, SAE-A beat Pi Kappa Phi 47-40. Later on in the night, SAE-B beat Lambda Chi B in a low-scoring game 23-16.
Low scoring is an understatement for Kappa Sigma C and Delta Chi. No, ladies and gentlemen, that is not a typo. Final score, Kappa Sigma 2, Delta Chi 0. Sigma Alpha Mu blew out the Phi Psi free ball 43-11.
Kappa Sigma A dominated the court, beating Phi Delta Theta 78-59. Pi Kappa Psi got the W over Alpha Gamma Rho 50-26. The law school needs to brush up on their laws of basketball as they were defeated by Acacia A 39-30.
The LSU uniform must have fit nicely for track and field's newcomer Walter Henning. Henning made his debut performance at the Carl Maddox Fieldhouse in record-breaking fashion, throwing 72 feet 3 1/4 inches in the 35-pound weight throw. While tying for the number 2 spot in the NCAA weight throw, he crushes the SEC competitors, coming in at number 1 by more than 7 feet. Henning was named the SEC Male Athlete of the Week.
Fast, athletic, poised, leader. These 4 words have been thrown around to describe 5-star quarterback Russell Shepard during his high school career. How about a 5th, Chick-fil-A spokesman? In part 2 of Russell Shepard All Access, we follow him to lunch and find out what he has to say himself about Tim Tebow.
All right, I'm about to go into the Union. Y'all follow me. Let's go get something to eat. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. This is the place to be. Chick-fil-A. The 6 days I've been up here. What's up, man? I ain't ate nothing but Chick-fil-A. I don't eat nothing else. When I put my hands on nothing else, I probably eat Chick-fil-A the 4 years or 3 years I'll be up here. I mean, imagine Of course, you got Tim Tebow, Dips, all them different type of people on the field. And they say Florida was fast this past year, you know, with Percy and everybody. Imagine Brandon fell on the field, Trent Holiday on the field, Charles Scott on the field, and me on the field, running the zone read. I mean, running like this triple option stuff. That's one thing that Crows and them are so excited about, because this upcoming spring, we're going to test a lot of different things out. You know, imagine me holding the ball for the kicker. I mean, the fakes and different things like that. Like, you know, when you have a quarterback that can do a lot of, you know, things with his feet, it opens up the doors. Not alone, you know, throw a 60-yard touchdown and run a 60-yard. I can run a 60-yard touchdown as well. That's something that the SEC has never seen in a quarterback. Every quarterback that the SEC has seen has been your Matthew Stafford, your strong arm type kid that really couldn't use his legs. Tim Tebow is the first one he's been able to use his legs, and he's had so much success, and they thinking I can be that next quarterback to do what Tim Tebow did. It's different. You know, in Houston, they feature a lot. They feature a lot. And it's big portions, but you can eat a lot because the food is not that, you know, filling. But down in Baton Rouge, they can feed you something this small, but it's so filling, yeah, you gonna hit that ground hard. It's good. Like literally, it's just not the weights that I've been lifting. It's literally the food. Why I put on 2 pounds in just like 6 days. Like the food that they have you eat down here is second to none. I mean, crawfish, you know, the rice, everything seems like it has a little something extra put in it. So it was adjustment for me at first. You know, eating all this food and eating left and right and having people in Texas, when the people like you and they want to show you, you know, show you why they like you, they give you a high five or they'll come greet you. When people greet you down here, they bring food. So I remember the first day I came, my roommates from downstairs, they brought me up a big bowl of gumbo. Welcome to Louisiana. I was like, thank you.
For part 3 of Russell Shepard All Access, tune in next Tuesday, right here on Sports Showtime, as Russell talks about his first meeting with former LSU quarterback Matt Flynn. For more on LSU's 2009 recruiting class, we'll now kick it out to local recruiting expert Tim Zimmer for an update on LSU's pursuit of 2 more 5-star athletes.
Thanks, Mary Claire. National Signing Day is only 6 days away this weekend, but it was a big weekend for LSU in recruiting. The Tigers had some of the top talent in the nation. Starting off first, #1 target of this year's recruiting class, Ruben Randall. Randall entered the PMAC with hundreds of students chanting his name during the Xavier this past Saturday. If anything stood out this past weekend, it was that the crowd gave a small impression of what it will be like inside Tiger Stadium. Randall announces his commitment on National Signing Day. Randall's top 3 choices are LSU, Alabama, and Oklahoma. Also, another big name visiting this past weekend is Trent Richardson. Although Richardson is already committed to the University of Alabama, the Tigers showed him what life can be like as a Tiger. Hanging out with players like Charles Scott and Russell Shepard made it an enjoyable weekend. Richardson's decision may go down to the final day. His final 3 teams are LSU, Alabama, and Florida. Now, the third recruit is somebody who's already committed to the Tigers, Jansen Jackson. Rumors were coming out that Jackson may swing his commitment to Tennessee. Jackson's father confirmed that his commitment is as solid as ever to LSU and that he can't wait to step on the field as a Tiger. And finally, with the addition of defensive end Benny Logan, the rankings for the Tigers as of today are LSU is ranked #1 on Rivals.com, #3 by Scouts.com, and #1 by ESPN. Regardless of the class rankings, this class will go down as one of the top classes in LSU history. If LSU could pull in a couple uncommitted recruits this weekend, the LSU can claim the #1 spot in all 3 sites. Well, that's going to be it for the recruiting corner, but up next, Hobie will come in the studio to break down all of LSU athletics this weekend. Stay tuned. You're watching Sports Showtime on Tiger TV.